Hello everybody, this is Dr. McBrick and I'm here with a small little mock that I thought I'd show you. This is a stage for the pop girls, or whatever you want to call them in your world. Piper has yet to name this girl group, but she wanted a stage for it. She asked me if I could make her a stage, and here's what I came up with. It's nothing fancy, but I think it does the job and kind of gets the style of what Piper was looking for. So you see it's a basic stage with a 16 by 16 plate as the base. I use 1x2s in orange, pink, and white, and translucent clear. I use black Technic 1x4s and 2x2 or 2x1s. I also use down here below, I use the 8x1s in black. If I turn it around here, you can see underneath, it's basically braced with 3 16x1 grays, and you can obviously use any color you want. On the back here is where all the fancy stuff happens. You see that I've attached the speakers with a Technic brick and a pin, and I've used the 2x1s in also the 2x2s in the various colors to give it some stability, and out back to give it that 3D dimension in the front here that I'll show you in a second. I took this out one stud and raised it up so that way it gives a kind of a niche in the back there, and then I held it all together with a couple of 8x1s in black, and then a 10x1 or a 10x2 plate up top to seal it. The heart is held on with a Technic pin as well, so you can adjust the heart, you can adjust the speakers, you can adjust whatever you like. In terms of the lights, one of the things that I did was use these little cones, put them on top of a 1x with the studs not on the top and on the side here, and just put a little clear translucent yellow stud there to simulate the lights. And then there's a couple of lights here on the stage as well. So in the back, what I did, let me take off the girls here. We'll take Candy Wrapper off there. We'll take Retro Wild Style off. Hula Lula, Come With Me, and of course, Kitty Pop. What I did right back here was to attach the records, various records that I have collected from various sets and things like that. And basically what I did was to attach them here using a 2x1 studs, not on the top, a stud on the side type of configuration. So I used a stud on the side here, a stud on the side block here, one here. I used a 1x here so that it would center it, and used a 1x stud on the side here, and then a 1x pink, and then just kind of filled that in there. So that way it centers the gold record, the Everything Is Awesome gold record, and I put the records there as well. Again, you could put this to the side, you could put it down, however, you can move your speakers however you want. I put the little the little wands up top. I thought that would give it kind of the magical girl band type of feeling. Now, this runway here is interesting because I like to have my stages where I can change them up depending on what type of concert I'm doing in Figsdale. So basically, all you have to do to change this stage is lift this up, and then you take this and I put it on a turntable, and you can turn it around, and then you can make this into a stage like that. You could put this here, you could put this here, you could put it anywhere, or you could put it out here, way out here in the audience, or you could just have a blank stage like that. So the nice thing is that you can configure it in several different ways, because I like to, when we're doing scenes in Figsdale and stuff, I like to make my bands have stages where they can actually move around and do some cool things and stuff like that. So we'll stick with the runway configuration. So that is the girl pop band stage that I came up with. The other thing you can do is you can shine a light back through here and set up a light. And even if it's just a flashlight or something simple like that, and if you turn off the rest of the lights, the nice thing is with these translucent bricks right here, the light will shine through and it will really look like a backdrop and kind of look really cool. So that's my Kitty Pop stage. Now let me show you the boy band stage. Now you all recall that here in Figsdale we have a group, a rockin' group, and they are called Phig, spelled P-H-I-G, and this is the band Phig. Now Phig stage is a lot more industrial looking, and it's a lot more kind of rocker band type of look, because they do have instruments, the drum kit, and they play the electric guitar and the keyboards and all that kind of stuff. This part moves here so the drummer can turn around. There's some pyrotechnics happening right here. You can see the lights and the speaker right behind the drummer there. And then we have lights here pointing at the singer and at the electric guitar player. It's basically a simple stage. It's in 3 different levels. However, I use the ladders as just kind of to give kind of a lattice type of look for the backdrop for the band or for the keyboardist back there. It's all held together just very simply with a couple of plates and a couple of 1x4 bricks. And I just happen to have studs not on the side just to give it that that industrial look and things like that. So this is the boy band, and if you notice, the drum kit is very simple. Basically just made it out of a couple of finishing tiles, some round pieces, and a couple of tiles like that, connecting rods, some stuff like that. Just put a couple of rods in his hand, some small ones, and for drumsticks. The keyboard, real simple build, made out of a 1x8 finishing tile, a 1x1, and then a couple of the graded white 2x1 pieces in here with a little bit of a gold stud on each side to kind of give it a little fanciness. So again, nothing real fancy, but Phig loves this stage, and if you've been following us for a while, you've seen that Phig has played a lot of gigs on that stage, and played out in the water. They've played on the mall. They've played all kinds of stages and things like that. So our concerts and stuff like that. So anyway, so now we have a boy band, and they're being bumped out of the way by our girl band. So we have the boy band Phig, and we have the girl band, which I'm not really sure what Piper's going to name the group, but hopefully she'll come up with the name soon. If you have an idea for a name, please comment down below. You know, we're open to suggestions, and please comment, share, subscribe if you haven't. This is just a simple little video to show you our simple little stages for our groups so that we can rock out and jam here in Figsdale. This is Dr. McBrick, Never Stop the Music, signing out.